Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to this channel, hello, I am Carla. I do makeup videos, I do Lush videos, which is coming up soon as well. I also do a lot of kind of weird makeup and grungy makeup, and if you're into grunge, I'm your gal. I like colour, I just like a bit of weird, I am weird, it's great, it's fun. So yeah, if you're interested in that, keep on watching and hit subscribe down below. In today's video, it's actually a different video, so if this is your first video, this is not what I normally do on this channel, so that's weird. But anywho, this is going to be me basically taking my makeup off on camera. I just thought I might do it. I find these videos kind of relaxing to watch. I like seeing products that people are using. I'm no skincare expert. I'm a makeup artist, professional. I'm not a skincare expert. I'm not an ingredient expert or anything like that. I use what I use because it works on my face. And I know some ingredients that are good, but more on the makeup end of things, not on the skincare end of things. I would love to be more in depth with it, but I'm not at the minute. And I have a lot of products that I've gotten over the years from, say, advent calendars, from work, from this, from that, from discounts, from sales, that kind of thing, gift sets, all that kind of stuff. I have a lot of stuff, so I try to use it as much as I can. So that's basically it, and we're going to basically take this makeup off. You would have already seen this makeup, by the way. It was in my 3 Looks 1 palette using my Give Me Glow Cosmetics Grunge palette. This is the third look. It's a 2-tone look. Yes, it's weird, so if you're new here, this is the kind of stuff I do. So yeah, we're going to get into it. I'm going to take my makeup off step by step and show you what I do for my nighttime routine of taking my makeup off and then going to bed. I'm not going to bed right now, but I will be going to bed soon, so yeah. First step of getting your makeup off is get comfy. Get your jammies. It's jammy time. Jammies. Take your jewellery off, take everything off, flick the hair back. Let's get ready. Okay, so I am all comfy. The bra is off, by the way, guys. That's how you get comfy. Unless it's more comfortable for you to wear a bra. I'm not actually sure. I've got small boobs, so it's comfortable for me to not wear a bra. My PJs of choice say sparkle on them. They're very comfy. And I just have my hair back with a hairband. You can tie your hair up, do whatever you want with it, but I kind of want to keep the curl going, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. So when I take my makeup off, I only actually go through 3 cotton pads. Yeah, don't use wipes. I haven't really tried the makeup eraser kind of style things. I don't really use a beauty balm, like not beauty balm, cleansing balm. I have one. I've got the Clinique one, and it's great. I only really use them when I'm getting into the shower straight away after doing my face, like at night time if I get home from work and I'm, whatever, and I want to take makeup off and I'm having a bath straight away. I will do that. But otherwise, I don't. I don't really use them too much. So I'm going to show you how I do it. It works for me. It works great for me. Don't usually get a massive breakout. Any breakouts that I normally get are usually hormonal. So there's not really much I can do with them. It's just because of me. Not because of my skincare. So we are going to start by taking our lashes off. So my lashes. What I normally do is take a little cotton bud. Just one. I only usually need one. And I take whatever eye makeup remover you prefer. I always like the ones that are like the dual phase ones. They've got the oils in them, and it'll basically just lift makeup. It takes away all waterproof. It makes it so that I don't have to rub too hard on my eyes. It doesn't sting my eyes, doesn't make my eyes go foggy. I don't know. I particularly love the Garnier one because it's super cheap. It's like €5. I've used the Kiko dual phase one. I have used the Nivea one. I have used really expensive ones. I've used Botanics, which is a great one actually. I've used Clinique Take the Day Off, did that dual phase one. That's a really nice one as well. But this is cheap and cheerful, and it's usually 3 for 2, so I usually buy 3 at a time. So I'm stocked up. So what you do with this is you give it a good shakeroo. And it's just got a small little spout here, and I usually just put my cotton bud in and I just give it a little twisty round so that it loads up a good bit of that makeup remover. And then I will literally just run it along my lash band. It just helps to soften the lashes a little bit. And I've got the Huda lash glue, the black one, on right now, so that's what I'm trying to loosen up. But basically it'll just loosen it up. I do not pull them straight off. I know some people say don't do it, but I do it. I don't. I really don't. Unless it's particularly stuck to like my actual eyelashes, I won't. But I literally just do this. I kind of go under as well because sometimes the glue can get under there. It also helps take some of the mascara off as well when you do this. And just keep going until you can feel it loosen up a little bit. I'm not rubbing hard either. I'm just going light enough, get it through the band. Then I will pull and it should just come off. Quite easy. Simple. What I also do is take a little bit of tissue and I kind of just place my lash on that, and then I just fold it over so I can blot the makeup remover off, and then I'll go in and actually pick off the glue very gently. That's basically how I remove my lashes, and then I put them back in the box and they're ready to go. Okay, so I've taken one side off and you can see the level that I get when I take this off. There does be no mascara left on my eyes unless I really miss something, or if I've there's glue stuck to my lashes or something like that, it'll be still there, but there does be no liner, my waterliner, nothing. So we're gonna go back in with our Garnier. It's called the Skin Active Express 2-in-1 eye makeup remover. It's our eye makeup remover. It's very simple. Give it another little shakeroo, and I've already used one half of one of my cotton pads, and I use half of it, and then I go in on the other half and I kind of hold it over the eye for just a couple of seconds just to let it work into the mascara. But we've already kind of done that with the lashes, but say if you weren't wearing lashes and you didn't do that, then that's what you would do. And I just give it, I'm hardly even moving the skin, I'm just kind of running it over it, and I kind of just press down slightly, and that'll kind of pull out some of the liner that's in my waterline. Then once I have it, like all the kind of hard bits off, like the liner and the mascara off, I kind of flip it over to the other side and I just run that over. Now, if your skin is anything like mine, where it's super absorbent for some reason, and it loves colour, you may get some staining. It depends on the colour. It's not particularly any formula of eyeshadow. I've had every brand pretty much stain my eyes at some point. And every kind of colour. It's not even just reds and pinks and purples. It's blues and greens and oranges, and I've had it all stain my eyes. It's just my skin, I think. I think it's just, that's it. That's what I've deciphered. Also with this, because it is an oil-based makeup remover, I just use the back of it again, and I use this to take my lip off as well. It works for liquid lips because it's oil-based. It'll lift it straight off. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my cleanser. So usually when I'm not doing the cleansing balm kind of style of taking makeup off when I'm getting into the shower or something like that, I use a cream cleanser. I always use a cream cleanser. They're the only things that don't dry my skin out. They're the only things that lift the makeup off easy. At the minute I'm using the La Roche Prosey makeup remover milk for sensitive skin, and it's specifically one that you don't have to rinse. It says apply to the face with a cotton wool pad, removes waterproof makeup. I wouldn't use it on my eyes because there is a slight fragrance to it and that tends to sting my eyes. No rinsing, external use only. And I tend to do like most of a pump, so like that much for like half my face. And again, I only work on one side of my cotton pad, so I just kind of dot it around. And I always work in halves of my face. I don't know why. That's nothing to do with the video. That's the way I do my makeup or take a makeup off. And I just give it a little run under here because you can break out under here if you don't take your makeup off. I put the most along my cheek just so that, because that's the bigger area. And just very lightly go through. Okay, so now we're just 2 cotton pads in. They're only this dirty. Eyes, face. And now what I'm going to do is go with my toner. I go between using toner and I go between using micellar water. Depends on your skin, depends on what you're into. I kind of don't really mind. My favourite toner that I have gone back to, and I've bought a couple of them, is, and the one I'm using at the minute, is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion Twice a Day Exfoliator. It's not, it's a toner. Step 1, and it's for dry to very dry skin. Now there is alcohol in this, which I know for a fact is not good for your skin, but I like this toner. I don't know what it is. I feel like it really gives me that nice clean feel without actually drying my skin out, even though there is alcohol in it. I have dry to dehydrated skin. At the minute it's just dry. Because I haven't really looked after it over the weekend because I have a sinus infection. But I don't know. I just feel like it's good. I like it. I can't help it. I know it's probably not the best for your skin, but sure, look, I like it. Other ones then that I have loved are the Garnier Micellar Rose Water Cleanser. Love this, particularly before I do my makeup. I give this a little wipe over my face just to make sure I'm super clean, and then go in and moisturize. I've used lots of other ones. I've used other micellar water kind of things. Anything and everything that's a toner. I've kind of probably tried it at this point. But this is what I'm using at the minute, so this is what I'm going to use now. So I, again, take my little cotton pad, and we're only going to use half of the cotton pad. And I actually just do it like 2 little swishes across. And then just go over. And this helps to kind of close up your pores. Make sure nothing gets clogged in them too much. And also, well, as far as I'm aware, that's what it does. It also gets rid of any excess oil that's still on the face, maybe from the cleanser that we used, or maybe excess makeup that's still on the face. It just makes me feel really clean when I use it. And you can see there, that's how much still comes off my face after doing the cleanser and now the toner. So that's why I always do it. I try not to just do the cleanser. I always try and do my toner as well. Okay, so once I have everything off, and I've basically, this is me with zero makeup on. I've not even got a bit of moisturizer on, and I'm going to die. I like to use some sort of a hydrating spray, whether that be the likes of, say, these are like my mini Fix Pluses. These are from the Vibes collection. This is Vitality. But normal Fix Plus spray, I use that all the time. The Mario Badescu hydrating sprays, those I like as well. I've used Vichy. I've used La Roche-Posay. I've used a few of them, and I've used Clinique as well. So I do like to throw them in, and I like to throw them in at this stage of my face or of my makeup removal, because it'll soak in before I put any sort of serum, which will be a little bit thicker, and then my moisturizer is even thicker. So I build up that way when it comes to these products. So we're going to go in with my MAC Fix Plus Vitality. This is actually a new one, so it smells really nice. So this one here, and we just give it a little spray. You can do a good bit if you'd like. And I just let that kind of soak mostly in, but when my skin is a little bit damp, then I'll put my serum on. Okay, so now that I have it mostly dry, it's still a little bit damp, but that's fine. I'm going to go with my serum. So any kind of serum I'm using, or like a facial oil, or like my retinol from The Ordinary, this is the time that I would always put those on. Any form of serum like that where it's a little bit thinner. I always put it underneath my moisturizer so it soaks in really well and goes a little deeper into the skin. At the minute I'm using the Clinique Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharged Concentrate, and it looks like this. It's just like, it's kind of like a gel, and I'm sure you could probably just use this as a moisturizer, but I am currently using it as a serum underneath because I like something nice and heavy during the night because my skin is dry. So I just pop it on all over. I kind of do 2 pumps ish, and by leaving the skin a little bit damp, it kind of helps push that hydrating spray into the skin as well. Okay, and then for my moisturizer, I've gone again between a lot of different ones. My current favorite, because it's actually been a favorite for a long time, I kind of jump in and out of getting it, but this is probably like my 4th or 5th tube of this. I love this product. This is the Argent Drink Up Intensive Overnight Hydrating Mask with avocado and glacier water. It's an overnight mask, but I use it as like a moisturizer for night. It's a really rich sort of mask or moisturizer. You just put it on and sleep in it, and it's great, and it smells really nice. Well, it's a weird smell. It might not be for everyone, but I really like the smell of it. But I just love how rich this is. It makes my skin feel so nice. When I wake up in the morning, I'm all hydrated and plump and ready to go for the day. And I always tend to come back to this, but I've used many others. Clinique have one if you like Clinique stuff. They have an overnight mask. Love that as well. I still probably prefer this one. Vichy have sort of that kind of a thing as well, or quite rich moisturizers for nighttime. Also, my favorite all-time serum ever, I just forgot to mention it, is the Vichy Aquilia Thermal. I haven't had it in so long, but it is my favorite. It's the most hydrating serum I've ever used in my entire life. It just makes my skin feel and look amazing. But I've been using other things, but that is my favorite. So if you want a recommendation for someone with dry, dehydrated skin, that's the one to go for. It's so thin, it's so beautiful, it smells nice as well. But we're gonna pop this on now, and you do not need a lot of this, so like that much is plenty. It's probably even a bit too much. And I always pop a little bit on my forehead. I don't know why. That's just the way I apply it. And I start in the center of the face and work outwards, because that's usually where I'm a little bit more dehydrated. And I like to bring some down onto my neck, because for some reason along here I've been getting a lot of texture from dehydration, so I like to pop some there. Okay, and then the last two little steps that I have, they're small steps and I don't do them every single evening, even though I should. I actually do one every single evening. And I do pretty much everything else every single evening, unless if I'm so tired, I'll just do like my eye makeup remover, cleanser, toner, and a bit of moisturizer. I won't do all the little bits in between, but I find everything else in between does help prolong the hydration of my skin. It also keeps texture off, because I get textured areas if my skin is dehydrated, so that's what I kind of do normally. I'm going to use my eye stuff. I use a lot of different eye creams. I use Clinique All About Eyes, the rich one I like. I also like the gel. I've used many different eye creams that work. At the minute though, I'm currently using the Ordinary Caffeine Solution 5%. It's gonna last me the rest of my life, I think, because I only literally use a drop per eye. So I'm gonna do one eye just so you can see. Just a little dropper. It's kind of like a gel sort of consistency. So I just do a small little bit like that on my ring finger, because that's the finger that gives the least amount of pressure, so it won't tug your eye too much. And I focus it where I'm the darkest, so I'm very dark in here. I'm also a little bit dark out here as well. It just helps, it's 5% caffeine, so it just helps to take down the purpley tones around my eyes. And then my final little step that I try to do every single night, because I find it works so well if you do it every single night, and it won't work if you don't do it every single night. I apply my lash serum, and I use the Rapid Lash Serum. You can get it on Beauty Bay, but it's like €44 or €46, something like that. In Boots here in Ireland it's 54, so I always order it on Beauty Bay, and I'm hoping it goes on sale for Black Friday. I will order like 3 of them. But I love this. It's the only thing I found works. I've used the castor oil, I've tried it all, I've tried everything. This is the only one that actually does anything for me. It's just like a little liner, so I don't even know if you can see that, and you literally just run it along your lashes, the roots of your lashes, right against the skin. And then I do one more little dip, and what I do is I close my eyes and I just run it through the actual lash, just like this, just to make sure everything is coated. So my very last step, I've started to take my hair down because I don't need it up anymore. I will either do like some sort of a lip scrub. I like the Lush lip scrubs. I find they're perfectly good. The MAC ones are quite nice as well. And then I pop on my Lush Honey Trap Lip Balm, because this is the only thing that's very hydrating for my lips. It's all butters. It's not really any petroleum in it, so the petroleum can almost stop moisture from getting at your lips, but these just soak in, make your lips feel really nice, and it tastes really good. So yeah, that is my final step. Alrighty guys, so this is it. This is weird, finishing with no makeup on. I'm usually finishing with lots of makeup on, but I'm finishing with no makeup on. I kind of like it. I get to go to bed now after filming a video, which is great. That's my step-by-step as to how I take my makeup off every night, pretty much, unless I'm having a bath or unless I'm tired or drunk. It changes, but I do still take makeup off when I'm drunk. Maybe not as thoroughly though, but I try. I have done a full routine while I was drunk though. Shouldn't say that, but yeah. This is how I look. This is me makeup free. You've seen this loads of times. But my skin feels really nice and plump. My skin feels kind of tacky, which is how I like my skin to feel. It feels like this product's there that's actually doing some work. I have a bit of a glow off the skin, like a natural sort of glow, and it's not a greasy glow, it's just like a natural glow. And my skin feels really good, and I'm so ready for bed right now. So yeah, if you did like this video, I know it was very different, but if you did like the video, give me a big thumbs up down below. Let me know in the comments, what did you think? What kind of products do you use? How long does it normally take you to take your makeup off? Do you use wipes? I'm not going to shame you. It's fine to use wipes, just not every single day. And do you use any of these products? Do you like any of these products? Like, my standout product from all of these is my Argent's overnight mask. It's my fave. But yeah, I love my little routine. I think it's great. It works great for me. It's worked great for me for the past 10 years. So I just swap out products as I need to. And if something doesn't work for me, I change it again. So yeah. Also, don't forget to subscribe down below to see more of my videos, to see more looks coming up. I have a lot of things planned. I have a lot of things coming up. And if you are new to the channel, this is not what I normally do. I normally have some weird makeups and palettes to talk about. So yeah, hit subscribe down below and you will see all of that. And then I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.